This is the cooler we're taking this year. It's on wheels. It's got a little thing that like pulls up so you can drag it around. We have never taken a fancy cooler. I know that a lot of people like Yetis, but the thing about Yetis is they might be this big, but inside they're half the size because of the insulation. And we have a couple tricks to making our stuff last longer. The one thing is this one has a drain in it. So I'm going to be using filtered ice for this. So if absolute worst comes to it, as the ice melts, I still have drinkable water. So if we run out of water for some weird reason, we'll have water still. And the other hack that I do with this, the first thing is this little trash can. It's a small one, and this works really great for coolers for two reasons. One, all your food's together, so your drinks are separate and your food's together. And two, it limits the time that your cooler is having to be open because you're not having to like dig through stuff, because this, as the ice melts and stuff, will wiggle to the bottom, and I'm digging through stuff. Everything's wet, everything's going everywhere. This just makes it a lot easier to dig through stuff. So we're taking lunch meat, obviously, some pudding, some of these little pastries that will melt if I don't put them in the fridge, applesauce, lots of cheese sticks, lots of string cheese, maybe like 2 a day kind of packing like that. And then a spray butter because I'm going to have crackers and butter for breakfast, and peaches. So the big things are planning out your meals. I plan how much food I'm going to need for 3 meals a day, and then maybe pack a little bit extra because you never know if someone needs something or someone is thirsty or you want to share your food with somebody. Then you don't have to worry about like being so tight on food. Our plan is to not buy any food at the gathering this year. We're packing all of our own food, so we will see how that works. So when it comes to packing, I'm going to put that little trash can in here first, and then I will fill this up with frozen water. That's going to act as my ice. And then I will probably pack about 4 or 5 bottled water that's not frozen. And then we have 2 of these cranberry things I'm taking, one for me and one for DC. It's more so for a day where you're kind of feeling funky or like maybe like your electrolytes are kind of off. We also go with pre-flavored water, and this actually has electrolytes in it and it's 0 sugar. So there's no mixing drink powders. We're good to go. I am taking 6 of these. They are just like a breakfast shake because I don't really eat breakfast. And then Red Bull, we're packing 2 a day for each of us. And then body armor, we're going to pack 1 a day for each of us. And then if we have room, we'll pack extra for some homies. Our plan is to pack 6 waters for us. That's 2 per meal. 1 of these a day for lunch. And then 1 of these, or 2 of these a day. So that's kind of how we're ratioing it. But like I said, if you have room, pack extra water. It cannot hurt. As far as dry food, I'm just taking this little bag because as the cooler gets empty, we'll add more stuff to it. So like these peaches, as we eat them, we'll put more in. Obviously, snack bags of chips are a must. We got some gummies, granola bars, and here we have all of our extra peaches, pudding cups, marshmallows, crackers, and then I'm going to take that spray butter, more applesauce, jerky. I have a container of peanuts, and then down below, so does DC. I found these at the Dollar Tree, just some light, you know, obviously. Trash bag, we got utensils, plates and napkins. Might take this stuff out so I have more room in here. The little breakfast bars or like lunch bars, just something light because you're not going to want anything heavy. It's important to remember that the gathering is going to be hot and you're probably not going to be eating as much as you normally would. There's also going to be tons of food vendors, but they're really overpriced. So this year our goal is to not buy anything from the food vendors and pack all our own food. So we'll see. Yeah, we'll see if this will last us. This will be a good test to see if we packed enough. But I'm going to probably throw in some extra stuff. Just some chips or popcorn or something, just so when we have people at our campsite, we can share food with other people.